Watch as these culinary McClellanites spice things up in the McChopped kitchen. With our McChoped Prefect judges and our guest judge, Rose Smith, we've got quite the show for you. This is McChopped. We have 4 chefs ready to tackle the dinner round, starting off with Laura.
My name is Laura Hensler. I'm from Yardley, Pennsylvania, and I'm a 4th former. My favorite food is steak, and I have never cooked a steak by myself because they're expensive and I know that I would mess up. Granola bars are my go-to snack after school because they're easy to take on the way to sports and just eat quickly. I also just love granola bars.
Next up, Emily.
My name is Emily Hammond. I'm in the 3rd form and I'm from Lawrenceville, New Jersey. After school and after my job where I'm an accountant, I work where accountants work. I like to stop at Starbucks for an after work and school snack. My favorite thing to get is an ultra deluxe Ariana Grande venti chai. Did you hear about the Italian chef that died? He passed away. We can only do so much. His legacy will be a pizza history.
Meet Anna.
Hi, I'm Anna Gill. I'm from Princeton, New Jersey, and I am a 3rd former. My favorite foodie is pizza. I have tried to make it. I've made it with cauliflower crust, although I've done that twice. The first one did not turn out well. It was like soggy and gross. The second one was also a little soggy and gross. But I think I've made normal pizza too, and it was pretty good. A joke?
What about Lucia's hospital joke?
No, you don't say that. You have to just say the joke.
And lastly, Allison.
Hi, I'm Allison Haworth. I'm a boarder from Lumberton, New Jersey, and I'm in the 4th form. My favorite food is definitely ribs. Actually, Irwin ribs. I love Irwin ribs. But they're pretty hard to make, so I prefer to have someone else do the cooking, or it might ruin my perception of ribs. So I think we'll stick with that. My go-to after-school snack is definitely fruit because, why not fruit? It's great in all areas. My favorite fruits are definitely oranges or apples, I think. Pretty good. My parents even call me Fruitopia, so.
Hey ladies.
Hey Delaney.
Hey Delaney.
Hey Delaney!
For tonight's episode, the 4 of you will each have to create a dinner entree that incorporates these 4 ingredients: cheddar cheese, instant ramen noodles, spinach, and hot dogs.
I'm a little nervous about the ramen. I really want to be ambitious for the entree round and make gnocchi, although I know it's probably going to turn out well, but for the time frame I have, I'm a little nervous, not gonna lie.
I wish you all the best of luck, and the clock starts now.
2 hot dogs.
I really do not like hot dogs, so I do not want to add this to my dish. I do not think that will make the dish taste good, but you gotta have it in there.
I forgot to turn on to say.
I used the ramen noodle as the base for each layer of the lasagna, and then I put the hot dog and spinach mixture on each layer, and I covered each layer with cheddar cheese and mozzarella mix. And in the hot dog spinach mixture was also the sauce for the ramen noodles. And then I topped it all off with a bunch of cheddar cheese and mozzarella cheese.
400 degrees now. You make it.
Since this is called chopped, I will be chopping these hot dogs up. The first thing I did was cut up my hot dog. Then I pan fried it until it was nice and crispy. Then I boiled my ramen. I have repurposed my space helmet to be a drainer for the ramen. After that, I boiled my spinach. I cut up the spinach. This brings me back to the days of Fruit Ninja. And put the spinach, ramen, hot dog, and mushrooms into a bowl. Then I made a bechamel sauce, which was made of butter and flour and milk and cheese. I put that on top and put it in a pan. Then I sprinkled it with breadcrumbs, salt, pepper, and cheese. Put it in the oven and it's gonna be delicious.
This is more of a workout than I've gotten since virtual athletics started.
For my entree, I am going to be making gnocchi out of ramen, make garlic spinach for the bottom, then I'm going to make toasted panko breadcrumbs, possibly, and then I'm going to make, I need cups, and then I'm, sorry, a little distracted, and then I'm going to make butter cheese sauce out of the cheddar cheese, and then, wow, this is a mouthful. Then I'm gonna make some like pancetta bacon-y substance, because just gotta go big. I almost forgot something, guys. I can't be a chef without my. Where is it? My apron. Best mom. Okay. Oh boy. Ladies and gentlemen. Listen. With this. Excuse me. Get out of my kitchen. Get out of my kitchen. Stop. I want to win McChopped because I am a fantastic cook. As you can see, my apron says best mom. And as my slogan, I may not be a mom, but everyone knows one part of their mom's cooking tastes good. So I'm going to be the best mom cooking. Oh, it's boiling. Please get a close up on that. Why is it boiling? We're gonna blend it.
My vision here is that I'm gonna make a beach scene. So I'm gonna have some mermaids, of course, everyone's favorite. So I'm gonna make the ramen as the mermaid's hair. I got into cooking probably when I was really little, and I always used to use the stool so I could see up on the counter and help my mom making dinner and other meals. So it's been from a pretty young age, and I've just grown to start experimenting with my own type of recipes. I need to win this competition so I can audition for the cooking show Nailed It. Good. That. And it's still warm, so I'm going to take some and make some a little rock, if you will, so the mermaids can sit on the rocks.
Please help me give a warm welcome to our esteemed panel of judges. Judges, if you had to make a dish with these ingredients, what would you make?
So no, I actually would not. I think hot dogs are gross. I've watched one too many documentaries about how they're made, and once you watch those, you're never eating them again.
So if I had these ingredients, I would cry. And then, after I was done crying, I think I would probably try to make some sort of like pasta dish, because the noodles plus the cheese plus, the little the meat is kind of screaming to me like, some like pasta with some like meat sauce.
I don't really know what I would make with these ingredients. I think that Laura went in the right direction of making a lasagna. I feel like I'd make something along those lines. But I'm not really sure. Maybe like a burrito? I don't know how I would do that. I would have to turn the ramen into like a tortilla or something.
So what are y'all's favorite foods?
My favorite food, I think would definitely have to either be like pizza or ice cream cake, because I love ice cream and cake, and that's just the best of both worlds.
Hey Ava, what's your favorite snack?
Okay, so my favorite snack, I don't know if this counts, but really like Airheads. Not these ones necessarily. I like proper Airheads, but the store didn't have any. proper airheads.
Hey Rose, do you have a joke?
No.
Three minutes left.
So in the last 3 minutes, I was kind of trying to speed up with my dressing of my mermaid because after all, she came in her birthday suit and I had to make her look presentable for everyone, so.
So in the last 3 minutes of cooking, I noticed my cheddar cheese sauce separated. That's not good, and I'm really nervous because that could be it. That could be the end of me getting chopped.
Something that went wrong while I was cooking was that we didn't have real Pam, only off-brand Pam. Now they'll never sponsor me. Do you think I showed enough of the top ramen package for them to sponsor me? Does anyone have a contact there that I could reach out to? In the last few minutes, I was rushing because I was planning on leaving my mac and cheese in the oven for 30 minutes, and then I realized I only have 30 minutes. So I left it in for 10 and broiled it for 2.
There are 3 minutes left, and I basically finished my dish. There was not much left for me to do. I just had to continue waiting for it to bake. I did take it out for a little bit and added more cheese to the top because I just love cheese, and make it more crunchy, I guess. But it just had to bake for the last 3 minutes, and then I just had to take it out.
10 seconds left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up, ladies. You know the drill.
Are you excited to try it?
Looks good.
I'm actually pretty proud of how this dish turned out. I know the presentation wasn't the best, but the judges were actually pretty surprised with how it tasted, so I'm pretty happy about that, actually.
I feel really confident about my comfort fusion dish. I think this comfort is exactly what we need during these unprecedented times, and the mac and cheese is really gonna hit home, where we all are. Home.
Yeah.
I feel fantastic about my dish. I am so creative. Gnocchi ramen, who would think of that? And the wilted spinach? Very good. Dad approved.
Judges, for this round of competition, our contestants were challenged to make a dinner entree incorporating these 4 ingredients: cheddar cheese, instant ramen noodles, spinach, and hot dogs. Because our judges can't actually taste the dishes, we had our contestants' family and friends do it for us. Let's see how that went. First up, we have Laura with her dad tasting.
Hello, judges. Today made a hot dog spinach lasagna.
Looks interesting. Looks like kind of like a spinach lasagna, maybe. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go with the spinach and hot dog ramen lasagna. I'll just start with the cheese. That's can't go wrong there. I'll go with that. Actually, it's pretty good. It's quite delicious. This is my dinner. Let me get a little cheese on it too. It's delicious. Perfectly well cooked. Lots of flavors. The melding of the hot dog and spinach with a little bit of the ramen seasoning just makes it perfect. I could eat the whole container full.
Judges, what do you think about Laura's hot dog, spinach, ramen lasagna?
I would have to say, I mean, from the dad's reactions, it sounds good. Like, I kind of want to eat it. In terms of presentation, maybe, like, she should have put it on the plate so her father didn't, like, just throw it up, like, plop it on there, and then the noodles, like, would fly free. So maybe she could have, like, cut a piece and then put it on the plate for him. But yeah, I mean, it looked good. I would eat it.
I think that when I saw her cut into it and it, like, fell apart, I was like, wait, I feel like usually when I have lasagna, it, like, stays together. That's, like, an important part about it. But I do think that her dad actually really liked it because it seemed like he went in for a really big bite. So I'm thinking that the flavor combination was kind of working well.
So I really was intrigued by Laura's dish because I've never seen someone make lasagna with noodles like that, like thin ramen noodles. So that's what really got me intrigued at first. When cutting into it, I saw it didn't really hold together. And that kind of put me off of it eating it if I were to eat it. Also, I'm personally not a big fan of hot dog, so that doesn't seem very appealing to me.
Next up, Emily and her parents.
Hello, judges. You've heard of Asian fusion. Let me introduce you to comfort fusion. I have made a hot dog and ramen, deconstructed and then reconstructed mac and cheese. It's full of umami flavor, and I think you'll like it a lot. Judges, I have prepared for you a deluxe macaroni and cheese with hot dog, spinach, and mushrooms. Enjoy.
Wow, this really looks delicious. Wait, are you smelling it again?
Hearty.
You can really
Rich.
smell that the hot dog aroma. It's really
Roasted.
yeah. Oh, roasted.
I would say a bold choice to use the thinnest noodles I've ever seen in a macaroni and cheese. That takes some real guts.
This is comfort food at its best. Rustic. Hearty.
Smoky.
Yeah. I can definitely see this being on the menu at the dining hall.
I think Gary would be very jealous.
This is really good. I think I'm going to be a member of I'm definitely going to be a member of the Clean Plate Club.
How do you feel about the way umami is used in the dish?
I definitely appreciate the umami. The cheese with the mushroom and the hot dog.
It's a hunter vibe. Packs a mouthful. Lip smacking. Very nice. I would say this is chopped to perfection.
I think you mean McChopped.
What do you think about Emily's comfort fusion?
I am insanely impressed with Emily's geniusy. Is that a word? I don't know, but I think it was so smart of her to put these ingredients together and get mac and cheese of all dishes. Like, I think that was absolutely brilliant and unthought of. Like, I would never have thought about that on my own. But I gotta say that I'm not sure why she put mushrooms in it. I don't think that was necessary.
Yeah, I agree. I think, I don't know, I just expected a little bit more. I mean, I don't know what that more would look like, but I just think, I wasn't very wowed. However, I did really like that she incorporated breadcrumbs in her dish. I think that was a nice touch to counterbalance the more mushy texture of the noodles, etc.
Yeah, I think I really like the way that I felt like while watching her cook, she was really paying deep attention to everything, like how she put the hot dogs in like equal little pieces and try to make them crispy, and then same with the noodles. So I felt like she was taking it very, very seriously, making sure everything was kind of like working exactly how she wanted it.
Now Anna and her neighbor.
Hello, judges. Today for your entree, I have made you gnocchi out of ramen on a bed of wilted garlic spinach. I have some bacon and hot dog crispy texture things, and I also have some toasted breadcrumbs for some crunch, and I made a cheddar cheese parmesan sauce.
think, Judge?
It's very good. I love the lemon that's added into the gnocchi. The spinach is good, and the sauce is just, I don't know, just like not my thing, but the breadcrumbs are delicious, and I think the meal is really good. I think that making ramen into gnocchi was very creative, and I'm actually really happy that you did that because it turned out really well. Like, even though had a little trouble, it still turned out really good.
What are y'all's thoughts on Anna's ramen gnocchi?
I thought turning the ramen into gnocchi was really good. I was a little worried when she was straining the gnocchi and it started turning into mush, but then she turned it around real quick and then started again caramelizing them, so that was a quick save. The sauce, I mean, I'm not eating it.
I think also Anna did a good job incorporating other ingredients to heighten the basket ingredients. Like I was touching on a little bit last episode, like bringing something else in to elevate the basket, especially in an entree round. Having a cohesive dish, not just a pasta or not just the vegetables or the meat, like having it all together on the plate is really important. And I think she did that really well compared to her competitors so far. And one thing maybe about the sauce that could have helped is because she added those outside ingredients like bacon, instead of maybe making a sauce with a new flavor, she could possibly make the sauce with the flavor of the bacon or something that she already used to highlight that, rather than like bringing in a new flavor that may not be as cohesive with the rest of the dish. But I really enjoyed her interpretation of these ingredients.
Yeah, I agree. I think Anna killed it. She was giving me cooking chaotic realness. The idea to make gnocchi was amazing and very innovative. I guess I was only really concerned about the gnocchi turning to mush, but it was good. It looked good. Maybe she kind of overcooked it when she was browning it.
Lastly, Allison with her dad.
Hello judges, today I made for you a Sailor's Delight, which is a mermaid scene with a bed of spinach that is sauteed with garlic, and instant ramen, which are the rocks that the mermaids sit on, and the mermaid's hair, and our hot dogs, which is the mermaid's body and tail, and of course the cheddar cheese, which is the mermaid's bikini. And finally, I put just a little bit of yellow mustard to decorate the mermaids with some eyes and a face. So my dad's going to be tasting the dish today. So here he is.
Wow. What's this called?
Oh, it is called Sailor's Delight. It has a bed of sauteed spinach with garlic and a little bit of ramen with some with a touch of like chicken flavoring, you know, the little packet. I put in a little bit to have a little bit of flavor to kind of complement the flavors of the spinach and the hot dog. And then we have our mermaids, which are, as you can see, some hot dogs with a little bit of ramen on their heads as their hair, and some cheddar cheese as their bikini top.
This here. The spinach is very good. Nicely seasoned. I think I'll chop the mermaid's legs off here. Tastes just like I always thought a mermaid would taste.
Oh my gosh.
Delicious.
And then with
some of the ramen?
Yeah.
Okay, let's try it. Mm-hmm. Tastes good. Very tasty.
Cool. All right, and then
Now I'm going to try the cheddar part.
okay.
That's very good. That might be the best part.
Really?
Gives it some good flavor.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Very tasty. Good job.
Mhm.
But
Okay.
yeah, the tastes go well together. There's nothing here that doesn't quite fit.
Good. Thanks.
You want to try some?
Sure.
Try your own.
I guess I'll cut the rest of this mermaid because she's already feeling a little down. Alright. It kind of tastes like the cheese-filled hot dogs.
Yeah, it does.
That you can
Definitely.
get.
Definitely. Yeah, the cheddar's nice.
I did taste a little bit of the spinach. Yeah, I think it pairs well together.
Now, what did y'all think about Allison's Sailor's Delight?
Again, this was really creative. I love that she brought things to life. Like, I think this was just really pretty, but I'm not sure that this is necessarily combining the ingredients. I think this is more like putting them on top of each other. Like, I feel like there could have been more blending into this dish.
Well, listen, I really like mermaids, and so I was really, I like the photo of the dish and the final product. I was like, okay, it's pretty cute. But I just like it just seemed like all the ingredients together, and I don't know if I would eat all those ingredients together, you know, like I feel like that would be like a little bit yucky. So I was kind of looking for her to, you know, kind of do some more cooking to make them really go together like some of her other competitors did, to make me really want to eat it.
I would have to say I really liked how she sauteed her spinach. I was hoping that she just wasn't gonna throw the spinach on there. But I really love garlic. I have to say I'm a sucker for garlic, so I really enjoyed that piece.
I like the concept of the mermaids, but she could have even like elevated that concept and made it like a shipwreck with a mermaid. So then she could mix together the ingredients, like have the seaweed that she was thinking of being the rocks, like it could be at different places. And like the cheese could be with the noodles and stuff like that. So like making that just a little bit more mixed together and cohesive.
Whose dish is on the McChopping block? We'll find out after this short break. Do you only wear McClellan merch? Sure you do. Do you own 2 of everything? Yeah, I thought so. Are you tired of wearing the same McClellan merch and want to switch it up a bit? Yeah? Do you also want to help McSee fundraise for Sega? You do? Well, unfortunately, that's too good to be true. There's no way we could possibly... Get ready to spice up your wardrobe while donating to Sega. Well, come on, buy it. Okay. Now, whoa. No? Wait a minute. What? You're actually gonna have to wait until next Saturday, February 13th for the live McChopped Dessert Finale. Right. You better be there.
Well, obviously I'll be there. I'm the host.
No, that wasn't your line. You were supposed to say.
That's kind of a dumb line, though, isn't it? Because I'm going to
You know what? Forget it. Let's just take it from the top, people. Thanks.
Right. Okay.
Welcome back, folks. Now, let's see which 2 dishes are on the McChopping block. I'm so excited! Laura, Allison, I'm sorry to say that you 2 have been McChopped. Judges.
Hey Laura, so we regret to inform you that you have been chopped. This was a really tough round. The competition was really high, and we just wanted you to bring a little bit more of your A game. I think in terms of the presentation, we weren't really liking it because we felt like when you kind of scooped out the lasagna, it didn't, you know, stay together like lasagna would. It just fell apart a little bit. And the colors were also a tiny bit off, not as cohesive as we would have wanted to see. But I really do think that you put in such a great effort, and we wish we had more spots for the next round. But, you know, good job, and we hope to see you back on next season's of McChopped.
Allison, we are so sorry, but you are chopped. What we were most concerned about was that while you had a very cohesive theme or idea, that theme or idea could have been elevated. And also, we saw some of the problems that we saw last episode, in which your ingredients were incorporated into one dish, but instead were kind of put into the plate to make up this mermaid. So yeah, that was like our problems with your dish. I'm so sorry, Allison. We love you.
I'm pretty disappointed that I got chopped. The judges weren't able to taste it, and I feel like the presentation wasn't that good, so not being able to taste it really affected my dish, because I really think they would have liked it. But it is what it is. Good luck to the rest of you guys.
It was rigged! Well, that's all we have for today. Make sure you join us next week for the live McChopped Dessert Finale with our judges, Ms. Hall, Profe, and Rabbi. You don't want to miss out on purchasing that McClellan milkshake merch. See you then!